Hello. boy ni ne kudin ka ne da wani ne na ta
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are. Welcome to the Common Good platform, a platform by young Gambians wanting to make a difference in the Gambia, aimed at educating, informing, and advocating for democracy and rule of law in the Gambia. Assalamu alaikum, Boki Gambian. Manla Paos with my team members here from the Common Good platform, a platform bu xamne dañ ko set bu yagut, comprising of young talented Gambians in different area of experience. Pour wal li tax platform bi jóg mooy pour make sure ne democracy is achieved in the Gambia, as we call it these days, the new Gambia. Li tax ñu form ko mooy woon social change and make sure that people realize their democratic human rights and also rule of law in respect, and also most importantly the freedom of every Gambian. And ladies and gentlemen, today with me I have members of the Common Good platform, Bakari Ba, Elizabeth, and Madeleine Mendy. Welcome and good evening, ladies and gents. Who do I introduce first? Madeleine.
I am Madeleine Mendy, and yeah, I've been involved on certain live video shows, and I just thought it makes more sense because all of us on this platform are individuals who have one way or the other spoke about issues that have been happening in the Gambia lately. So I think it's a good platform that we have in order to consolidate all our concerns in discussing and helping the vulnerable, because if things are happening in Gambia, it's only the vulnerable that are affected, because it looks as though it's one-way traffic in Gambia. If you're not in it, you're not part of it. So that's the main reason why I joined the platform, just to make sure that it's fair treatment for all, equality for all, non-bias, and that we are all equal in Gambia and no selective favorism or justice for individuals based on who they are or what they
are. Thank you, Madeleine, for that brief introduction. Next with me on the platform, Mangi Amsun Chief, ki nga xam ne ñu bari xamee nañ ko in the political scene since the new Gambia began. Not a struggle, why an effort to restore rule of law and democracy in the Gambia, and this is no other person than Mr. Bakari Ba. Mr. Bakari, welcome to the platform and to the show. And can you please introduce yourself to the world? Tell them who you are.
Jerejef Paus, why Nala Alaman? I would have just get Sister Elizabeth to come first. I wouldn't have mind to come last, but nevertheless, I'm sure Sister Elizabeth wouldn't mind. Just a massive greeting to everyone watching. As Madeleine has just alluded onto our introduction, we are all Gambians, genuine young Gambians that cares what's happening back home, not just by words, but also meeting it with actions and commitments in terms of charity, in terms of advocacy, in terms of speaking when we need to, in terms of encouraging and coaching also. So I am very honored and pleased to be part of this platform, and we look forward to developing it to a bigger and a better platform where many Gambians, either in the Gambia or in the diaspora, would take part in educating Gambians and advocating for our rights, particularly us in the diaspora, our rights to vote because we are Gambians, and also to be included in the political discussions back home. So I will just touch base on that and leave Sister Elizabeth to come in and do her introduction also.
Thank you, Bakari. Fakna, everybody. Well, you dey follow on Facebook. Kuneka, Hamena Kui Bakari, and now it's now very clear who he is and what he stands for and what interest he has in towards the development of the Gambia, charity-wise, governance-wise, and the welfare of Gambians as well. And next with me, I have Madam Elizabeth from the USA. So it's 3 Europe versus 1 America. Nañ seet ndax Donald Trump dina wax. Elizabeth, welcome to the show.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for that introduction, Paus. Why I'm going to US, like we don't need the numbers. So I'm glad to be part of the common good. It's responsibility as Gambians pour ñu take the leadership of this country to task, because mandamade fatale ko rek ne 2016, you know, being voted for change, there was so much that the Gambian expected, so much that we believe was gonna happen. They believe on the democracy, dina believe ne we're moving forward daal. Why, fiñ nekk tey ku nekk fii dina agree ne there's a great disappointment. Nekkuñ fi nga xam ne fa lañ expectoon ne fa lañ war a nekka te loolu nag lu ko waral bari na moo tax it ñun ñu ne société fii yéen ñu bari si ñun fii dañoo def ay different videos waaye comme ni ko Madeline waxee dañ bëgg a pour consolider suñu effort si kii di def fii kii di def fële ne le ñu ñëw together because at the end of the day we are all striving for one thing, for a better Gambia. So loolu moo tax ñu ñëw ne dinañ nekk benn wax ci wax bi parce que wax dafa jot. Gambia nu moo demee ñun ñëpp agree nañ ne it's not sustainable. So dafa jël concerted efforts pour retract ñu delluwaat fa nga xam ne fa lañ commencé woon or in 2016 li taxoon ñu jóg li taxoon ñu ne New Gambia foofu lañ bëgg ñu delluwaat seetaat fa bu baax. So loolu moo tax ñu jóg nag. So and we will be coming. This is just the intro. We'll be coming with different topics if possible. I guess we'll be inviting experts to come on and speak on certain issues. And I'm just glad to be a part of this, and I'm hopeful we will make an impact with the help of all Gambians.
Thank you, jërëjëf Elizabeth, for that wonderful introduction. For now, like she just mentioned, we are not a political party. We are just a group of Gambians and young concerned Gambians in a diaspora who normally comes online and talk about issues affecting the Gambia. And we feel the need that this is not an individual advocacy program. It's not an individual fight, and what is going on in the Gambia is affecting every Gambian, both inside and outside. And to an extent, hence why we came together, join hands and efforts to make sure we address our concerns critically and direct to the point, and then inviting other people. And next on the list, and in part of the Common Good platform, we have Mr. Kao Balle, also from the UK. Mr. Kao, welcome and thank you for joining us so early. Could you please introduce yourself to the viewers?
Thank you guys. My name is Pate Balde, known as Kao Balde. I'm glad to be on this platform. This platform is here to help Gambians, is here to help people know what is happening in the Gambia. We're here to create awareness, sensitize the people about things that are happening back home. Literally, that's the purpose of this platform. And that's one of the reasons why I'm so inspired to be part of these young, dynamic people who are here to help educate the Gambian and also take into account of what is happening in the Gambia, at least make sure people are aware and also people are informed of exactly what is happening. Word can't express how happy I am to be part of you guys. All I will say is thank you and good luck.
Thank you very much, Mr. Pate, for that wonderful information. I hope we will make a big impact in the lives of the people and also work towards development and democratic change process of the Gambia, hence the word New Gambia. And we have, it looks like we have a full team today. Well, I'll start from, I will take Dabah. Dabah, are you there? Then after I introduce Doctor. Dabah, can you hear me? Yes, Dabah from Gambia.
Wow, nagam na.
Boy, hana fataw.
Boy, sorry de. No, nagam fok. Dama genon boy. Dama demon udik chop boy. So my nisi ko talibi. Dama not just pass no sugar care,
Well, thank you very much, Dabah. Can you please give a brief introduction to the people that are watching and listening?
No, come I think nuko nunyeka wa nunywarek like every time you have the frustration or the points in the buga put across. And connect and def a video and you talk about whatever you think. Understand? So you give me like you Monica like whether you like it or not, you book a political party or book a political party or you book a political beliefs on it. While Lena Muningo Guinness you name swing Boba Moine. See Kufi Negaranga Buga Gambia. Understand? Amukan Kufi Gina Buga Gambia than anyone else. But Amukan can come and see you. Open like Opalanga Darasi Gambia. Understand? so lépp lu yéen ñu nekk si biti li ngeen nekk di xosul yëpp loolu ñu am si lu baax Gambia ngeen ko isi ñu nekk Gambia fii tam lépp lu nekk di def si lu baax Gambia fii ni la moo des so pour bugg a Gambia ak bugg a Gambia dem kanam because ñun ñëpp tey suñu aina moo nekk like ñu dëkk si dëkk bu nga xam ne nii tey dëkk yu ñu nekk di xool ñun as role examples ñu ku nekk bugg na Gambia mu mel noonu mooy soo feebaree nga faju bi mooy nekkul dem faju rek lépp la waaye mu nekk garab boo xam ne nii sax is affordable understand nga soo buggee génne nga dem électricité war na nekk issue ndox war na nekk issue basic things parce que benn ko complete understand nga waaye dafa am yi nga xam ne nii like basic things yoo xam ne yooyu fundamental human rights loolu nekkul lu sax nit war a toog sax di négocier so nekkul like we are non political associating ak benn political party and because so xoolee set up is like people came from different political parties understand nga foog naa political parties yi nekk Gambia yëpp ku nekk am na groupe nit koo xam ne fii la jógee understand nga am na ñoo xam ne nag day am politique bokkuñ si benn political party waaye lu am solo mooy pour lu yóbbu Gambia kanam la rek so nekkul ne tamit ñun luñ xalaat wala luñ wax loolu moo nekk loo xam ne moo nekk lu correct wala moo nekk dëgg wala moo war a waaye nag ñu war a encourage dialogue encourage tamit respect nit yi seen gis-gis même su nekkee d'accord uñ sax si lu kooku di wax ñu respect ko parce que loolu mooy démocratie man loolu laa gisee that is one of the reasons lu tax ma bokk si groupe bi apart from that du am benn agenda waaye loo xam ne daal luy move Gambia kanam la am in for it pause loolu la daal so man foog naa man dinaa mën a siyaa di story boo xam ne ni like mu ngi Gambia fii nii bi ko xëy na ñu nekk si biti suñu waxee most of the time people will think ne ñun si biti xam nga waaye ñun ñu nga xam ne dañ dëkk fii nii si biir dëkk bi ñun ñu ko dunda every day so loolu la daal waaw
dafa mel ni déggatuñ ko de so I was saying Daba fu mu daanelee baax na text maybe mu ñëw in introduce boppam I'm not sure but I'm
okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you very much for stepping in. Yes, Daba, Jirajef, for that brief introduction, and we are very pleased to have you here all the way from the Gambia. So next we have Doctor on the line. Doctor, welcome and thank you for coming.
Thank you very much, Paus. It's a pleasure to be part of this wonderful initiative called the Common Good. One of the reasons why I choose to be part of this initiative is because when Gambia decided in 2016, the decision of deciding was for a common good, for a good that will be, surely, but will be equally shared by all Gambians, be it in the form of development, be it in the form of justice, be it in the form of, decision making and whatever, was the reason why Gambians decided in 2016. But unfortunately, what Gambians decided for is not actually what is being seen, and therefore a need for a cause to be out that will remind the people that are out there whom Gambians have decided to put in office to lead them, that there is something that they're missing, and that is what all this group is all about. And I think, Gambians need to realize that it is, or they need to accept and, acknowledge that it is not a cause. It is not a group that is meant, to bring up issues or to come up with, advancing political agendas or whatever. It is a group of young Gambians that thought it as, right for them to remind the politicians, remind decision makers, remind people and Gambians, at large, of what they ought to do and what they're supposed to do for the betterment of that country. Therefore, those that are watching should expect to see many more interesting things coming up, that they will never wish to miss. And as Paus already said, I am a familiar face, I believe, on Facebook that everybody have been seeing. So look forward to hearing from us in the upcoming days and months and years to come. Thank you very much, Paus. Have a pleasant day.
Yes, Jerejef, Doctor, for the brief introduction, and the people watching and listening. This is the Common Good platform, which comprises of concerned Gambians, both from the Gambia and abroad. and our main objective is to come and hit hard on burning issues. And compliment ko on the adverts like no political party or individual want to mess with these spaces that you see here online today. We are full of knowledge. We have what it takes to install and de-install a leader. And we are not a rebellious group. We are not a political party. Neither we are not a movement. We are only a platform, a concerned Gambians coming together, talk about burning issues. And if I may just give a brief summary about what this platform stands for. Basically, it's just been covered by Doctor. When 2016, when we all voted for a change in the Gambia, we thought we would have reforms, we thought we'll have the democracy, we thought we'll have the required rule of law as per the constitution. We thought every Gambian would see him or herself as part of the national cake. And then, but again, as we always see from politicians, they never deliver what they promise. And also, we have a mission and a vision that we want to achieve, and one of them is to collectively pursue the realization of our shared objective. And every of these panelists here, we share one common thing, and that is to see our leaders and to put them accountable to the national treasure and to be accountable to their office and their actions. Likewise, to make sure that the Gambia is the Gambia that we wanted. And I will also, without hesitation, go back to Bakari, Bakari Ba, to just brief the audience about our area of intervention, where we want to be focused on. We are a platform, like we said, we are going to focus on 3 or 4 key areas in this platform throughout, and in subsequent programs, we will have program guides sent to you, and we will talk on topics ranging from health, security, and so on. And Bakari, one of them is, I think, is the advocacy. And Bakari, could you please tell the audience how this platform intends to pursue this topic on the advocacy to make sure that this government is accountable, and then what is our stand in terms of advocacy towards the new Gambia?
Thank you, Paus. It's an area I'm very passionate about. Anybody that knows me tells you like advocacy in terms of educating populace, advocacy in terms of holding people accountable, or advocacy in terms of sharing knowledge and expertise is something that I always like to dwell on. I would touch on base just a little Wolof, because I think we need to do a bit of a justice, and hopefully maybe Kao and Daba also can touch on a bit on Mandinka, because it's a very diverse platform, as we can see, from different walks of life, from different angles in the Gambia. And I'm pleased to say in this platform, every single language that is spoken in Gambia is covered. Even though Gambia is our language, even though Gambia is our identity, even though Gambia is what keeps us ticking, but we all also have to have a base of how we reach out to the people. And sometimes I think the biggest thing we want to achieve in this group also is reaching out to ordinary Gambians, making them aware, educating them on burning issues, sharing with them what their rights and responsibilities are, because knowledge is power. And once people know what their entitlement is and what people knows what their rights is, then they would seek to get those rights. And unfortunately, our political parties and our political discussions is something like a taboo. They don't want to educate our populace because they want to rule or they want to lead ignorant people. Not saying ignorant in a disrespectful way, but if you don't know what is your entitlement, someone will come and take from you. And it's about time we stop that disadvantage coming from all walks of political parties in the Gambia, because they do strive on that. Mota legi, we notice some kind of like sometimes tribalism, because Niki Suhamut, Niki Sadeka Sulanyorek, then nothing else comes first apart from that country. So I think the idea is
and our aims and objectives is not just to come here and talk and challenge, but also share knowledge and, dwell on topics that would enlighten people and give them the knowledge when it is time to choose, let's say, a leader. They've got the right information about that leader. They know what their rights are. They know what the policies of that leader are, because sometimes selecting that right leader is key. Africa, the biggest issues we got there is corruption. And not many ordinary Gambians knows what level of corruption is or what even corruption is. So all that, we will talk about that in a bigger perspective, maybe in another program, but it's an area where it's like, I don't know even where to start from. And I'm looking forward on chunking onto that discussion. So I will just end it there, and hopefully we get these sisters also. I'm sure Madeline is aging to go.
Thank you. I think that noise is from here. I will mute. Apologize for that. Thank you, Bakari. I think, well, the reason why we had 2016 December New Gambia was we were eager to see a change in the Gambia, but since that is not happening, such platforms can trigger those changes. Because if politicians don't hear the language of the poor, well, now we can see that the biggest fear of this government now is the educated people and the diaspora and the social media. So now we now know our strength, and we know their weakness. It's the Facebook, Republic of Facebook. So now we will stand as the government or the parliament of the Republic of the Facebook, and we will make sure we scrutinize government, we scrutinize public officers, and we scrutinize politicians. And we are not going to spare anybody in the Gambia as far as you are paid by the taxpayer. And next, one of the things also we endeavor to pursue in this platform is the civic education aspect of New Gambia. And I will invite Madeleine, since Bakari nominated you. Elizabeth, I'm very sorry. I'm not trying to be biased here with European against America, but
you're good. You're good.
I'll come to you next. Yeah.
Face.
Oh yeah, you are right.
Thank you very much, Paos. With this civic education, I think we're really lacking, and I will say it's a deliberate attempt by politicians in order not to enlighten their citizens, because when their citizens are aware, they're obviously sure that they will not be voted in. I'm not being politically biased or being biased, for example, in for a party, but you could see Halifa Saleh. He's a very good example. Wherever he is, he's trying to make citizens aware of their rights, which other parties do not do. So we are taking other parties into task in ensuring that they come and tell people what their rights are, so that citizens could hold them accountable. It's only if you're not sure that you can achieve your objective that you will not make your objective known to the populace. They should know what their rights are. They should know what you represent them for. For example, now the MPs, some of us do not even know what the MPs are there for. Were they just elected just to sit there and be paid salaries or to be driving good cars? Because if that's the case, there are certain things that go past the House of Parliament that you absolutely know, if they were in their right mind, it should not even have been discussed before even been signed off. So I'm not sure whether the MPs as well are not aware of what their responsibilities are. It's shocking and it's sad, because most of our citizens are illiterate, not being able to read and write. So when communicating with them, it's fair enough to tell them what their rights are, who they are, and what they could hold you accountable for, instead of just going, oh, I'll give you this, full of promises, all empty promises and lies, deceit. It's unfair. You don't take people you don't take advantage of your citizens if you are that good, or if you care about your citizens. And this is what we are going through in Gambia. That's why we voted for the wrong person, because most of us did not know all the objective. It looks as though the objective of the elections was to get Jammeh out. Any other thing, it's a bonus. Now Jammeh is out. What do we have after that? Absolutely nothing. For citizens to be thinking and even say we are better off even having Jammeh back. It's sad and very, very touching to fight against somebody somebody we said had manipulated the system, had been so evil, have affected our lives negatively, that now we are looking back to having that person back just because this government we have has failed us. It's sad. It's sad. So will it be that because those that were voting weren't told the truth, or could it be because they lied to those that voted for them? And it looks like it was all lies.
Thank you very much, Madeleine. I think civic education is a constitutional right of every Gambian, and it's in the constitution. But our politicians are scared of telling the people what belongs to them and what are their rights and what is our responsibility as politicians. Instead, they will want to use their votes, or they want to use their positions as ransom to say, if you vote for me, I give you this. If you vote for me, I give you that. Little did they know that it is the responsibility of government to provide and to give, and it's not the responsibility of the government to be in a position of a businessman or a business entity. Governments don't try to be in that position. But again, in this platform and in our new common programs, we will endeavor and try to advocate for civic education. We will try to make sure people are aware of their rights, and it's very important for the Gambian at Koina to know when to vote, on who to vote for, and what that one in every 5-year time vote means to them. But once you cast it in that ballot box, that's it, done. You will never have the opportunity again. Well, if you live long, you might be lucky, but again, you might also see again the same person coming. Assalamu alaikum, katalay nyan. We've seen that in Banjul, in KMC, anywhere around the Gambia, and also it's high time also voters know their rights as to they don't have to vote because you are giving them money. Gambia léegi ñu ngi gis li nga xam ne léegi dafa ees Gambia lu ne ooyee Jina Karta is now happening. People go and buy their votes. People now tey jii what are they delivering? Tey jii amu kenn ku toog ki nga xam ne tey jii mu ngi def as promise during their campaign trail. But again, with this platform will hit hard on those issues. We will try to invite experts to come in here and talk to us about our civic responsibilities from both the government and the individual. We will also dwell on what are voting rights. Because Teji, Kudika Koina, Akudika Serekunda, they have a different view about elections. The election turnout is always very low. So that means somebody is breaking the law, because technically, if you don't vote, you are breaking the law. But the ordinary Gambian does not know how important it is to go and cast that pebble in the box, because you are making a lifetime decision. You never know, you know. And on that note, I will come on to Elizabeth. Elizabeth, can you hear me, Elizabeth? Whoop.
Yes, I can. I'm
Yes,
hearing you.
and the next one, this platform intends to endeavors to educate and inform the people of the Gambia their rights as Gambians, and their rights as citizens, and their rights as, well, it could be the electorates, it could be the elected representatives. What are their rights? Do you want to just dwell on how this platform will intend to educate, advocate, and inform Gambians on those things, please?
Yeah, I think it's still under civic education. You know, people need to be aware of what their rights are, of course, their responsibilities as well, especially when it comes to leadership. And we will endeavor to do that to the best of our ability. Like you said, we'll be inviting experts, and then we will be, discussing it across, different opinions. It will not just be, one view. We would like to have, divergent views here in this platform as well. So that aspect of education, civic education, is very important, I guess, to us. And just like Madeline said, I think our politicians have been thriving on the ignorance of the people, because people are not as much educated as we have in in Senegal or in the sub-region. So I mean, they exploit that, and that is why tribal politics is thriving in the Gambia. You see people being in politics just because, oh, you have to support every president that says I don't want, I'm not into politics, I'm not in an opposition. Any president that comes, you just have to support, especially when it comes to my people, the Manjagos. It's like any president that comes, let's just support that president. You don't scrutinize, you don't ask questions. It's all because of the education that is lacking, and also our lack of interest in the progress of our country. And I think that has changed. It has changed tremendously. You can see it on social media. And we want to make sure that we speak on those issues. Also, the issue of diaspora enfranchisement. The diaspora vote is significant, it's important, it's huge. We are going to be speaking on it. We are going to advocate for it, because it is not going to happen that the next elections, whenever it's going to be, whether it's the 3 years or 5 years, that we will not vote. Lolu so amé mom moy né ñun ñu tëj suñ Facebook yi yëpp, close suñ platforms yi yëpp, parce que amul ci wax bu bari bi té do amuloo doole bi pour vote, then there is no need. So that is key, and it's important, and we're going to make sure that every door is knocked, everywhere that we need to go and speak and advocate. National Assembly bi fuñu justice minister bi fuñ mun di knock, we will knock there to make sure that diaspora bi am nañ the ability to vote. So that's one thing we will be educating people as well on that. Diasporians, motivate diasporians, you speak out, you involve, you collaborate to make sure that swing vote counts in the coming election, because when money is counting economically, we are pumping a lot in that country. So why shouldn't we be able to vote? It is a right, and it should not be denied us, and we're going to make sure that happens. So mobile cow or cow munyo, but definitely education, civic education, holding people to task.
Jërëjëf Matlen, Gani, the key things that I landed from what you just said there, more the issue of the diaspora vote. There is a petition going on, but Nico supported dañ bari. There are specific people within the diaspora. They are out there just to make sure that does not move any inch, and we will make sure that we can vote, because bala nga muna xeex right, nga muna am the privilege nga muna am the opportunity to make a decision, and that decision ni nga ko muna make fana mooy you go and vote. For now, that is a right. We are Gambians. Besides, the Gambia Constitution allows every Gambian to vote. Now, what we want is just in the act to make it happen, and also the structure to make it happen. But the Gambia Constitution already is there, because my party time is there in the Constitution. It's now up to us to approach government. Now we have been doing that, but again, government ñëpp xam ne nu mu fa taajoo, and the saddest thing in the Gambia that is facing Gambians right now mooy xamuloo kenn election 3 or 5. For now, this has never been happened, and it's very sad. If you ask even the Gambian Kenya election, dafa ne maybe 3 or 5. So nobody knows what's happening right now in the Gambia, and that is very, very sad. The simplest question that nobody take in the Gambia world except for Bob. Bob, they will not go answer mom, because mom like a state house. So on cow, anything on rights and especially in this diaspora vote for Nanyunyar, we are part of the people you initiate on and Ben Suare you can work on. So anything that this platform can contribute to the achievement of these things, or not necessarily achieve, but if we can achieve a bit, or if we can trigger a petition to hear our concerns in terms of diaspora vote. So what do you have to say on that? And after I'll come to the bar.
Pause, man. Getting in, Jeff. Like,
why, please, Cow, speak in fuller. We want to know in fuller.
Pause, Bama.
But no, please, we want to hear in fuller, please. Because I'm not quite what the platform how biased. And well, one thing important I failed to mention was this platform comprised of young people from political parties. So we will scrutinize our own selves or the party we came from. So as long as this platform is concerned, we are concerned Gambians speaking for the Gambia. It doesn't matter which party we belong to, and we will be as fair as possible. So, Cow, please, then go there in fuller. For the sake of the whole
now, just allow me to finish this one, and then maybe
okay,
maybe next one I'll speak fuller. But
okay,
I will talk about the issue of the civil education first. I mean, whatever we're doing, the education aspect of it is very, very important. So whole in Gambia, even with the young generation, before we were not into politics because we don't know the importance of it. People were not participating. But now young people are trying to participate because they're seeing the importance of politics. We came out from 22 years of dictatorship. Young man, somebody else, we all suffered about this. Reason why we suffer is because we are not educated. This is why we try to empower Jammeh to be that dictator. And if we don't do the civil education, if we don't educate the people, we don't help our local, our fathers, our grannies, our sisters who are there, our brothers, we are going to the same situation. Because looking at the way Barrow is starting right now, is not the way that we all wanted. When we were voting for the coalition, this is not the type of government that we wanted. But here, we're not just looking at government alone. We're also looking at individual. What can we also do as youth group? Society groups, what can we do to help our society? Because our society needs to be helped. Our political leaders, what can they do? Because Gambia has passed the era where politicians will come, just give promises, and then the promises will die like that. If you are aware of how the coalition come into existence, and then you hear Adama Barrow during the campaign, you hear the promises that they were telling people, and then 18 months along the line, you look at what they've done from then to now, you will realize it is completely different. How can we help our people to realize this? Is by empowering them, by educating them, to tell them, you know what, you should not accept anybody to come and give you empty promise. The only way we can achieve this is by creating platforms like this, by creating society groups that will go into the society and educate people. If you're not in the society, use this platform like this, educate them, use the radios, educate the people. Let the electorate understand they are more important than the politician. They are more important than the person who is there. Because it's because of their voters card, this is why they are there. And then when you look at when you talk about the diasporans vote, this is something that I am very passionate about. We've been talking about this for months and all that. But what was the response? When Barrow's government came here, they said they will help this. But up till now, nothing is going. We have to make sure we push it. Because if not, you, I, and what our families who live overseas and we're Gambian, we will not be represented. And until the day that we have somebody who will represent us, our voices will just be, yes, we will talk, we will use our phone and everything else contribute, but we will not be respected. This is what is happening. So we have to make sure collectively we push this agenda to make sure at least we are recognized, we have a representative, and the only way that we can have a representative is when they enable us to vote. And to my understanding is this is going to be very easy. You live in the UK, I live in the UK. We can easily post our voters card to the Gambian embassy. A Gambian embassy can either count it there or they can send it back to Gambia. Those who live in the US, they can do the same thing. They can post it to the American embassy. You know, it will make it easier. But is the government ready to do this? That's the bigger question now. Are they going to allow us to vote right now? I don't think so. But looking financially, how much you and I contribute is so much amount that at least they should respect us, enable us to vote, because that's the only way that we can have a representative in the government. We need to put that agenda. I mean, whatever we said here, as long as we're quiet over the issue, we will not. But doing things like this, trying to empower the people in terms of educating them, is the only solution here. Guys,
Ka wax ñu diaspora vote people ndax su mbokk yi déggal ñu wax ñu won leen ne ñun we are a diverse platform te suñ paré right now I'll be a surprise. Come on, I shall go on.
All right. Si anani diaspora vote ko dum woni enen musidɓe men wonɓe ganda en ngala Gambia enen leyɗe tubako ma leyɗe goɗɗe hono enen gueɗotoɗen dar ganda carte men ɗe en mbawa ferade carte Gambia si woni neɗɗo mo ɗaɓɓal laamu président woni député ta enen jogui konngol enen jogui non feranoɗen on carte meɗen ɗe because a feraki carte ma ɗe an ala konngol ko carte ma o koɗoma konngol so si woni an ferota hako carte ndin leydi den an konngol ma ngol sattani ndin leydi so ko ma keɓen feere no peroɗen carte sare leydi meɗen e ko sen mbaɗi ɗum ɗon ɓe mbawani respect kono noon ko maɗen enen fof mballototen mbaɗen feere pour government men laamu meɗen ɗum walla en peroɗen carte. Thank you.
Okuni ala no, but what about the boy?
You have no idea what I said.
No, but thank you, Cow, for that effort, and I really appreciate it. Because the thing is, every other platform that is online on Facebook today is either on Mandinka alone or Henya Wolof or English, and it's very unfortunate the Fula or the Manjago or the Aku might not understand. But hey, for the first time, we're going to have a Manjago platform. Now, I'm going to have Madeleine to summarize the purpose of this platform in Manjago in 3 minutes. Then I come to Daba.
Butakala ba yutinje indi wimbo kunkunda chiupate bikim lesine wonda ka tim lesine wonda jono kijipa na karenya ni plus me legi wonda tune wonda ka boflor wonda ka chiba lole tim lesine wonda ka jipa na ndongo kongan chigiri prodi ucha gambi ngu wine pusina sanse ngu kana siena walu me bi pusien krola bi chitun kringro ngutari kata basiet bi uler ka gutikata bi balenti nja koy ba firi balenti nja koy bu ko wali nja mengu gnat ngwanu nguteb ngwi natko bola tinja ko koy to koti chirwi a chipulenti koy mleswine nyan kate ka je nya wim chia bu ko chak o mchita bu ko chak bi chiplengo ba bu ko chak ka tenu ko wim lesine mfiru chaku ku gutar nyan mutana no kata woli chon to koti chitu koti mlesine a chitu ko umme talenti koy mlesine pusi na kaproro da ka tu bora pusi parme pusi na fieri katen timlesine da menen da gutar pusi nja gutar ko pusi empe buroro tindu fieri tiningwalu ngimlesine kata ka gutar kaka bugultu bande buke tu parinja kaka buka jenja won karorindi won karorinda butupu ba nguimba tu gutari kata nyani mlesine mpiaru tu gutikata parme nyano na jo gutari passe chitwol tenen tingre ke sinyana montano tende ke fiaru lang ngutore le kata karoro ko ina jowe karoro inyanto fale nyalegi ngi chiblieng ba wuko chak teng tenen bleng kes inyampe na tinyan to kori di ucha di pobos gambia chi pichi njablieng ja wimbo konklegi na unu ka gutikata uleru ka gutikata ke bandi winyam gutat kiyengander mchiru nor kiyengander parme wi pokum gutikata so to koti ti wonde teaching achi to ko bichi to ko mayilisir to ko me en wi mukung balona chiri political party balon chit sama inji imbo fatri party legi parme inetem fiarinya mama kante me onu ko gutikata ke bandi mending tep ke choose nyane nuguta rikata so won ke lentin ngungim lesene won pejono won ko bi live tim lesene won ko kuri ba nyamba ngul lesene bitijume ti programme pi won ko kuri pe pour rombu ko jipana ko mtinano chituko bujok mfier bujok pour me tim chitiri po boss gambia ti tande won ko jipam plenty ba chipi won ratatinya mchiba na gambia ndim china gambia woli won fiar won rikatenti plentu won rikatenti buga bikiana bi won rikatenti ko telu won rikateni mchindinte nem chiangat nem chiang na pot nem chiang na tapal ngling so mo wotani ndi mamenja jake chiti buru parme won ke lenti ngono ngum lesene won ko jonon ko bi live pour bu ci neen yo bara
Jërëjëf Madeleine xam naa tey moom foog baro digi njaago bàyyi force otherwise
Jago mi just a tuuti de.
Acha, now we have
Madeleine expert la Njago rek la dégg.
Elizabeth, do you have anything to say in Jago from America?
No. Madeline said it all. Madeline said it all. Just pulling it back.
No. But come on. Everybody have a voice here. And Bakari again will come on Maninka.
Let's have Daba. We have not had Daba for a while now.
Daba is gone again. And again, listeners, you know the clue. This is the first program, i.e. the launching of this Common Good platform, a platform composing of concerned Gambians in the diaspora and also from the Gambia. We have more members than what you are seeing now, but because due to reasons beyond their control, they cannot be here. That's why we have this number of 5 and this resourceful 5 people here with me, all 4 including me, 5. And we are here today as our first program to come out to the public and show our faces and talk about a brief description of the Common Good platform and also just give headlines and touches about what we intend to do in the coming days in terms of the development of the Gambia and to make sure that Gambia restores democracy and rule of law and every Gambian from Banjul to Koina sees him or herself in the national cake, i.e. the National Development Plan that we know recently. And we will also scrutinize government, political parties, and even government officers and anybody that you are in the domain of the taxpayer. We will endeavor to make sure we see what you do, and if there is any, or should there be any kind of recommendation and concerns, that we will talk about it. This is a platform, and it's a non-partisan platform. We accommodate every party, every region, every tribe, as you can see and just heard from the other languages. So we have Daba now. Daba, we are trying to talk about the focus of intervention for this platform. We did talk about democracy, freedom, and Daba, can you speak? Actually, Daba, you're going to speak in Jola. Daba, can you please?
Don't put me in trouble. I cannot speak Jola, definitely.
Daba, what can you speak? How about Maninka?
I can speak Maninka.
Okay, now, okay, we have Mr. Daba. As you can see, we have somebody in America and Gambia and also in the UK. So we are very, very diverse, and I hope we have also represent Gambia.
Don't make the foolers like cow laugh at me, you know.
Okay, I will let you go, and I will let you with Maninka, but I was just giving a brief introduction to New Duga Legini. Ñu xamné li is a platform called the Common Good. Ñun ay Gambians ñi nga xamné we are very vocal on the social media. We decide ne li is not about one man show, and ko wedi then 2016 the coalition made a big change in the Gambia. Look at Moy, the coming together of the 7 parties to topple the former dictator, and that's why we have the new Gambia today. Hence that ideology motax ñu légui nak ñun media talk di wax on the Facebook rather than individual platforms. We come together and share a platform and share ideas and brainstorm and hit hard on Gambia government. Bob, we are coming on that bridge. We are coming on the mosque. We are coming on the 11 million. We are coming on the 33 million. We are coming on the pickups. We are coming on National Assembly. We are coming on everything that has to do with the development of the Gambia. Man dama nangu set di fay ay bor yo xamé lebut ko at the expenses of a selfish politician. So Daba, on that note, one of our areas of intervention and focus that we're going to work in is to advocate for the freedom and democracy and rule of law and civic education and all those things. But Daba, in Mandinka, can you please explain to the audience what this platform or how this platform is going to ensure or going to make sure that freedom, every Gambian sees him or herself as a free man or as a free individual in the 4 corners of the Gambia, and how are you going to involve the Gambia government or advocate for the freedom and respect for rights of the Gambian young person? Daba, can you please summarize that in 3 minutes in Mandinka, please?
No, fogna like okay. Comme pause mi fotong dong, akam mi fogola mo comme like in platform man na pour ka masakunda kajabi o kake opposition ti mi alan ko bel wala don kam masakunda la kudol fo mi alan ko comme ka kajabi dal so sifa dal mingina important don wala mu ngaje ko comme mo jamala ka pinti Facebook kadiamu wo mi alan ko wala nyanta banko sambala wala mu dolla molla tulolti bari ngaje ko ni nganna bulo kafu kan mbe na platform clean yele mbe nga diamu nin kan clean na maybe wo fanam da masok na ma ko la ibe la moy no la na nganiyo aninna na sulol bebe kala cleanti dan mbe ngata na individual platform on kono ka diamu mfanye yajela ibajela mo fula mo sababe tara ku clean diamu kan at different level so gamben sol jama fo ngay bukala ibe jumala juwe la ibe jumala mutala pour que la moy mol kam min fo bari mingina important do wala mu ko ka lonko freedom and democracy ndaka min fo mole dron wala mun ñim quality mi alon ko comme like man so kunda fo ma di mol la gambian sol la sita because min keta jan 22 years wo keta mo be la nyala okay ngaje mo dol kam mo dol chodi ite be nun janne imam fen fo bari ndaka min fo dron wala mu every time wo mu collective responsibility wo mu gambian sol be la wo nyanta wo responsibility tala from the politicians the imam the pastor the farmer mo be mi alon ko gambian olem min keta jan 22 years mbe ngalon because minul kadiamu num fan e man hañi pour ka si banko kono jan kadiamu and because wala mu toñat dolbe num ban téléphone bari ni kadiamu fay bu kela fan sun tol ani lan talo li bu ka finti no because bu ka hañi so itata fola no mo mu yalon ko be sirin gambe jang abe yaje medala ya foko woyena finti kadiamu yaje me ni wo mango ke ndete mo kajabila wala ndete mo chodila wala because na lon ko dolbe ngalon num mimbe kerim num jang because politician sol fongo be janne num ñanta government confront na bari boka hañi fon pour ka finti wala mu toñati ya understand so bari 2016 ala nata ke gambian sol be sonta ko d'accord ta ko pour sa changes ñin nati bay force ndol be ngake ngani clinti andu wo nata fanan ala nata wo duwa fanan jabi gambian sol be minul be gambia minul be banta mol mi yalan ko fangi boka si dula clean imam political idea clean fongo soto ibe nata ye block kafu ñokan nganna ko lol be kafu ñokan nganna londol ni na kol be ke because ñing kelo pour ka yaje me bondi jang amanke mo clean do goti because mo jamala yake because tonyalem dol bi je mi alan ko ila niol tata je ituta je because by force so wala ko sa ñanta la pour ka respect andu ka hono but process o ñing ni politician sol be finti ni d'accord ta e kata kan clinti bari gamben sol man som pour ka finti kata carte fay yaje meta bola jang you understand ni campagne o fanan je ko election na campagne millions jamala dunta je jumale wo million sol be kafu nyokan politician sol drone ma natinan gamben sol le ko do bondi yaki je gamben sol la kela mol kol num ka foy ko al carte fay adama baroye gamben sol la ka finti kata adama baro bendum ka noma banko be kono wol mu gambe dingol lati wol manke jinolti e manke malaikol ti manke tus adama dingol la mi yalan ko be sirin gambe jan so ñing ko mu min ko mi yalan ko mo be le bulo kafu ina rake so nim tata fonga ntol be jikita num min na ngake anat ala nata ay mo la duwa jabi cengis ñin nata ke nta ma mira ko mo ñan cling wala mo fula wala groupe cling ñanta sila pour ka ñim ko ta ka ke comme like to le town andu nga fola kabrin nunto ni wo keta ñim ma sakunda ta successful nola hanu gambem sol be try ta fon pour ka ke ay successful because yajele ala te mo support la mi yalan ko aka bitriel la ke andu ñin silo man sakunda ñim be silo min to ten ni nga tonya fo ñoye ibe bitriel silo le kan because ku jamale fota jang mol wo mom me yana san promise jamal la keta gambem solo jan tama fo ko ñim ma sakunda ñanta brigo lola wala kasam ka silo lo wala ko tana lo no gambem sol la sulo mu minti mi yalan ko mol be campagne to wala mu pour ka reform sol nati wala mu ngal wala so wal mi yalan ko man betea andu tol fo le ka fo nu bari bi kabri tol siday ila hajo be mu minti wala mu ka age limit drom bondi je ka change because wala tol do febo yana san ku jama bi je mi yalan ko ifin pour ite gamben dingo fon yekku so mi yalan ko bi aman diaye pour ye finti fang ka kayto sa fakke bulo wuli ni dron ka fo kon tan ni taman d'accord nyinna ite wo ke nola because every time ibe the same strategy la use kam yalan ko ya jame ko wala use no for security reasons national security ten national security jumala ka decide police la ka decide wo police li ka la moy jumala le ke la moy man sakunda la so ni man sakunda man la fi moy finti aba fola police le ko alkana pamito deal galla for national security so ko how long muntuma la gambian sol be sila ka foko national security ñin because ma mira gambian tilim be jam yalla ko be finti la banta kata man sakunda la bakasol tinya wala kata wandi ka boy wandi fangol kan molte wo kela yana san so ndol la ñing groupe mo minti amanke comme la ndol la ngalondo so ndol man tous le lo bari na jeko diamo anin dialogue wo ñanta kela la because ni aje ñim problem sol be ka soto comme social security la problème o tan ni na tata pa fu ka ten parce que ndol la bu ka song pour ka si ka kacha because ye problème min je abe la na kacha drone because ni mol man si nga kacha nga diamu ta solution to soto no la so ndol la ñing ko manke comme like ko wultale pour ka man sakunda kaja bi wala ka man sakunda agents or whatever no parce que ni barola man sakunda successful ta wo mu gambia be la ñaato talent because ni man sakunda es slow dogo jang ida folano ko mo ndeten na moto bor la je because ndam opposition no ñaatara nte sasata la mbita kan lopitan lol nin tata lopitan nga boro soto je yen jara nkende ada ida folano ko idan jara la because ndam opposition no so woto man sakunda la success wo mu gambia nte nga mira ko even people mi alan ko opposition lem wo ñanta duwala le pour ñu man sakunda ya successful bari man sakunda fa nanta successful no la natara ko anytime ni mo wulta pour ko kala ko mo fodron ya jude ko comme like mo le mi alan ko anti government nem bara bari aman la fi banko la wo ñing kol be mu ya jamela wo system on la to mi alan ko aka kanu jannen ka jele andu mingina strategy wala mu mi alan ko mol mi alan ko nunto itol la kasita ya jame kajabi kala man sakunda kajabe na la support sol et puis support sol ti wol fongal la sita e ka wo sifa ke mi alan ko metalek tangi jelu ibe wo kala kan jang ibe ko dol dépense la ibe wo sobol agent itol fongal la ka mol pousse non pour ye finti ka demonstrate bari bi ni ta fongal la kala ka finti jang kana kala nakaro fo ka fo ko ita manke patriotic citizenry mo ne mo patriotic because ndama je ko mo be jam yalan ko patriotism because president no hani fengum nimbe sirim fongo aman CJ because alafta bangola no
Thank
yana sa
you.
mo gandem sa la ya jibe ya ta ya tombong ya kala e CJ so ndabe min fola don wala mu gandem sol nyanta sonnale na dialogue na diamu andu nyanta la fanan ka son kan molla respect ka molla miro molla idea ka respect nze nda fono ko mbebe benna nga kankilina wata possible nola ani ala fongo mi ya hadama dingol be da aya lonne ko hadama dingol be man songala andu wo watra wo matina ay go hadama dingol la la nyantol wala la niol kata amata ay bulal so ndol nyanta mi understand wala mu democracy abukan na with one party state mo be ta government auto what possible nola because wo manke democracy la na wala mu ye different divergence du soto mol mi yalan ko ila mirol manke clint bari mingina important wala mu mo be ko ke kan ya je ko ye gambia la interest ke ay kambi and wala bu ko soto jang because mo jama ba jang ni yalan ko be do ko la man sakunda bank ko be la private individual ko leto bank ko politician no len bank ila fansun tine e ka wala ke ay ke first priority dan janni be mirala nimbe ko be la nyatota sambakan so pause man nakala plan mutuma sori so bu ba way lu ko dal may si olof ya moy ne ya luñu wara understand mo nekane like man comme lu ma non wax rek mo nekane like ñun ñewuñ fi ni pour neka enemy government wala pour castiger government wala pour place understand nga ñun su nekké bay la ñu nan def sa dañu nan bay because loolu lañ gom ne ni ku nekk da nga contribute towards lu yóbbu sa dëkk bi kanam ak foo mun di nekk maatawut ne biir government nga nekk wala nekkuloo government wala yaa ngi si diaspora waaye lu important moo nekk ne mooy ne government fu mu jaar mu déglu doomi dëkk bi parce que government du président bi wala du ministre yi non government ñun ñëpp la te foog naa ne Gambian bu nekk ak foo mun di nekk lu yóbbu Gambia kanam moo tax nga jóg même ñi nga xam ne dañ nekk opposition sax man dama gëm ne ñoom dañ am ene pour luy baaxal Gambia naka lañ ko defee ak fan la ñoo jaar bi àgga foofu noonu nag mën nañoo am différence si loolu te loolu bàyyi foofu ñu nangu loolu noonu understand nga parce que man mun naa gis ne man suma priorité sampa tali la yow nga gis ne lopitaan la keneen gis ne sampa school la so loolu fu mu jaar ñu am si différence waaye at the end of the day lu important mooy ñu gis ne lépp lu ñoo def muy from the president to the last man ñëpp lépp looy def nga def ko sa diggante ak yàlla ba pare nga def ko tamit ngir da nga ko def parce que pour bugg a Gambia waaye seetuloo si ku la taga seetuloo si ku la reward because soo xoolee coow bi yëpp lu bari nii yëpp ñu bari xeex bu gaa doon xeex yaa jame yëpp seen personal reasons moo taxoon ñu doon xeex parce que su nekkoon ne pour yóbbu Gambia kanam la man fooguma ne ñaaka nekk si government wala ñaaka liggéey si government wala ñu ñaaka la jox position war naa mun a tax nga jóg nga agent government wala nga nekk di castigate wala nga nekk di gas pour lu fail non waaye lu important moo nekk tamit government tam fu mu jaar ñu understand ne si beginning bi government bi moo ñëw lu ëpp doole si nit yi dañ acceptoon government bi te dañ ñu ubbi woon because lu tax wax yu ñu wala parce que lu ñu wax loolu yaagut ba pare yàlla def ne génération yi social media lañ nekk ak technologie seen campagne bi yëpp mu ngi si social media bi mu ngi si internet wax yu gars yi doon wax yëpp mu ngi fa loolu yaagut so te man nit ki nag man li ma gom mooy nit sa kaddu rek lañ la mun a respecté gis nga sign ay contract si nii yëpp ngay gis yëpp man pour man amul njëriñ because nit ki mun ngaa toogaa moom nga am moom agreement ngeen pare pour sign te fekk moom leer na ko ne bi moo sign li ma wax yëpp gëmu si dara ba pare du ko def waaye nit ki sa kaddu soo joxee sa kaddu ak lu mu métti fexeel nga respect kaddu boobu noonu te kaddu yu ñu promission dafa leer mooy reforms la ñoo ñëw indi reforms yooyu ban reform la gaay def dara lu dul age limit bi rek lañ change parce que ñoom seen intérêt bopp la loolu moo leen intéresse mën a san nga loi yu bon yu nekk si dëkk bi yëpp ñu ngi ko fi bàyyi ñu ngi ko def
dama baal ma doguma la sax waaye just to dama mën ma rek lu nit war a xam sax as long as the law is concerned there has been no change because not as far as we are concerned now, the only constitution that the Gambia have right now is the 1997 constitution. So if we were to present a document to show that this is our law, which is the constitution of the Gambia, if we are Jamaica, everything stays as the same. So as far as legality is concerned, nothing has changed in the Gambia. But again, like I said, viewers and Satan, we have a lot to say, as you can see. Wow. And this is how we intend to write from the UK, America, all the way to Banjul Quadrangle, all the way from Emrek Near. If we have to cross that bridge, God knows when we'll cross it. But in the meantime, like I said, we want to introduce this strong team. For any other party or person will ever think of trying to stand our way. Because it's either going to develop Gambia, you accept it, you don't accept it, you go to Josuang Sibameli. You have two options. You accept the change or you go to Josuang and see what you can do there. And Daba mentioned something again, the difference in us, I think that is what makes us stronger. There will always be difference, and there has always been a difference. But again, am solo gor si kadom. But in politics, dah jiko gorra, dah neku jiko gorra, lo si kanam in our next program, hejnya. Yeji Setan, they will answer those questions.
Pause.
Yes.
It's not politics bonut. And I always tell people, I've never been APRC, Musuma neka APRC, Fogomat na Musa neka APRC. Musuma agree at APRC, and I've never voted in my life for APRC. Understand that? But I'm not APRC has a political party, nekut party bu bon. Did you for nekon at that particular point in time, ñom ñoo amon jiko yu bon, motax ñu seen doxalin mu bon. Understand that? So politique ken bu mu la gomlo ne politique lu bon la, politique bonut. Politicien bi nit ki ci bo man luma de wax nit ki ni nga mel, lolu rek nga mëna wone. Power do they change nit xaalis du dee change nit léegi ñàkka moo dee tax doo dee mën a am kaddu bu nga war a wax pour wax waaye soo demee ba yàlla may la tuuti doole rek wala lu ndaw tuuti rek bàyyi force jikko bu nekkoon si yow mu génn parce que loolu moo nekk si yow so nit yi bu ñu jëm a féeg du ñu wax ne naay power moo dee korop nit non power du dee korop nit ki si boppam moo korop bi foo mu dee ñëw si power
waaye
daba
waay
xaaral ma rek xam nga lu nekk dëgg bi mooy ne tey ñun Gambia fii nii lañ dëkka nañ ñu xamante dëgg ñun ñëpp xamante nañ ministre yi nii nekk fii nii yëpp démb ñun xamoon nañ leen tey ministre boo xam ne tey daf daan dox fii nii di pass di ñaan liif wala muy struggle di fay public transport tey su nekkee di sampa a multi-million dollars si house within less than 2 years te ñëpp xam nañ salary ministre lu mu bari mënut a passé $60,000
kooku sàcc la
mënut a passé $60,000 so am na yeneen yu nga xam ne nii jarul sa nit di la laajte ndax dafa corrupt xam nga man I tell people few days ago make na that kind of post ne Mama Kandeh mus na fi wax loolu ne corruption mu ngi happen si government bi and ñu start di ko saaga di ko wax façon wax bu nekk waaye tey dañ ko vindicate because luñ nekk di gis yëpp doxal ni bu ñaaw la loo xam ne nii la kenn benn xel du ko mën a nangu te amul benn donor agency nit yi government bi la ñu war understand moo nekk laay muy European Union muy World Bank muy IMF all these people dono si yi laa yara dimbale yëpp ñu ngi ubbi seen noppay ñu ngi ubbi seen bët ñu ngi xool lu nekk di xam Gambia maybe sax ñoom they know what is happening in Gambia more than Gambians so nekkuñ dof tubaab bi duñ jël seen alal di ko dugal si dëkk boo xam ne yow or lañ ne the next minute suñ la joxee $1 million maybe 75 to 80% of all that money is going into the pockets of individuals understand nga so many things yoo xam ne dafa improper te ñu ngi koo seetaan happen on na fi before with the former regime understand nga ñu blame ñu condemn ko like with regards to ay foundations a serving president ngay am a foundation or a movement man I'm totally against that dëgg bi mooy dëgg rek man yaakaaruma kenn pour mu jox ma place si liggéey soxlawuma ko
daba doguma la again waaye gis nga the issue of presidents involving in enterprise and donation and foundation xëy na boobu nañ ko duel because am na lu fan yi dégg ngeen ne the First Lady's Foundation ñu ngi fa put in some amount of money about $700,000 US. Loolu we have a specific program for that and buguma ñu go into detail today bala gaay di ñu sappi because of ñun lu ñu war a wax yëpp dafa bari waaye tey dañoo wan gaay xam naa borom bu ñoo seetaan gaay ñoo déglu at waa UDP ñoo déglu waaye tey suma pare kuma at Facebook tey di nga no suñ pare rek naa am about 10 at on Facebook maa kaaw ñun gaay dañu ñoo toppa but again dañ buga one guy tey ne we know what is happening. We're not going to tell you all today. We're just going to give you a headline and a tip of the iceberg. Then, so next week or end of this week, Nenyo touch kasi because for na taba linga ham yep. I'm sure there's some tage fini dingam unknown number call. Bro, buglo ligay or buglo si millions.
No. Nyon ham nañu man buguma ligay man musuma ligay government. I've never in my life.
O guy call card, what's counting for a call? They could offer millions.
No, man, how much solar it's not mun naa dem liggéey government just to wanting to serve my country. But ever since man my jeexalee school depuis 2000 last start liggéey musuma liggéey in government. And I don't think I have to work in government for my contribute small quota towards national development. Understand?
Okay.
Look at it.
Thank you very
everybody
much.
Can do.
And also, Madeleine, we have touched on the little new job. But on that final note, for now we have finished with our introduction and for now new Satan again Yerengate Satan, the Common Good platform. We are concerned Gambians in the diaspora and in the Gambia to make a difference and to make sure that the rule of law and democracy and corruption is totally for now not difficult. It's a big challenge for us because right now corruption for now is the order of the day in the Gambia right now, even though Gainco denied. But we are determined to make sure they are exposed. We are determined to make sure the thieves are prosecuted. We are determined to make sure I will give an advice and a warning. My party shown the whole world a mile to the million of code change. If I was them, they will make it nice. In case room 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 7, they will get there. So if I was in this government, I swear to God, that's what they will do. But again, since they are not very wise to make mile too nice in case they get there, we will make sure the right thing is done. Justice is and due process of the justice of the law is followed and achieved. And on that note, dama ini Elizabeth, yaga nobi why. We have a very, very important document, something that defines the Gambia, something linga hamne tay mo waral tay nguur gi gaay taxaw xëy maybe at that time dañu wax ne naxaate la woon o du woon naxaate but tey ji dof sax mun na xam ndax ñii ndax dañu fenal o na fenaluñ ñu xaw ma nag ñu ne ndax mag su feñee danga ko dee wax na danga fen I don't know why I don't know what this thing what we're gonna call it today, why this document or this thing called the manifesto a very big controversial non-signing ko, but whatever happened, they were at some point using the words and the sentences in that document to make sure that we vote for them. Yes, the majority of the Gambians once said su yaay jëmee Guinée suñu amee xaj sax baax na waaye foog naa the mistake we did was that was a very very wrong prayer which tey yàlla nangu na ko ku ñu am tey wax ma ne xaj la de ooyo ma ko xaj waaye boobu moom mooy loolu anyway but Elizabeth we gonna quick 2-3 minutes if you could just give your knowledge and how would you define what this coalition government used to maneuver through those ballot boxes and became the government of the Gambia. Maybe in Manjago, Elizabeth, please.
Okay, Pause, bu tax Madeline am lu ma wax fii tey.
No, doo njaago rek Madeline, Elizabeth, doo njaago rek. Wow. Because then every Gambian tey nga xam because Lee is part of civic education. There has never been a program in politics whereby they speak these languages. We want to know.
Waaw dinaa dugg si njaago bi sax.
Correct.
Comme bi Madeline jabunk rek. Uji pana ci loole. Nja wimbling ne uchak Gambia titiripi yanda comme bi banyando bi jane wuka yanda. Ikarta guta pusin santira mako santira uchaka tiripi yatu burum. So will come manyampuni. Ujipana kapu jipana. Paski ukamo we purpose ka sansira chete pujarin nyana lole kapu nalo nibi ni tef ngawara tangunga ngun karola bulingi mu continue prola. So will come banya opat Gambia ja ko mantana na wondi kachi. Fok rek banyanka jipa fok rek banyanka lemp te bu sansir wi wanka wi banya sansiru chako ko mantana na won ka puri pichi. Wow. So pa os aro ka jipana affaire coalition document bi nga doon wax noonu pa os.
Wa Elizabeth why wow du njaago di.
Pa os xam nga ne fa nga boole si léegi.
Da nga ñambaas.
Wa da nga dee ñambaas léegi gamul on ça because masi am nañu
Ata ñu dem.
Wow, so you coalition document being done what I'm going to see what next because already from time them now we didn't intend to stay here more than an hour again.
Okay.
So Lord didn't next week. What's the going to you put into perspective fan 2016 lan mo taxone ñu coalition government ak lutax mu tass ak kan moko tass ak lan mo wara tax mu tass lan mo tax bañ tollu fiñ tollu ni tay. You know, so lolu yeb dinañ ci wax next week why fokk na just to summarize thanks to viewers yi wax len ne we are working on coming back strong and trying to get as much information as possible and of course dinañ am pour am divergent views fokk na ne dafa gëna important pour ñun suñ agree on things why ñoo xamne on the other side they don't agree ñu mëna stick together ñu waxtaan ko in a very respectful way fokk na ne lolu dina nekk I mean dina gonna bring understanding down to the people that are viewing. So we will work on that. But dina bàyyi pour ñëpp wax seen final words ñu summarize su ko defee ñu joxe dig daje next week bu soobee yàlla.
Jërëjëf Elizabeth, and thank you very much for having you. Your presence here did make a big difference. Mr. Bakari Ba in Fula, 1 minute. 1 minute summary of your last words to the audience, please. Your info la jël do ñu pull direct.
xam nga man yëpp laay laaka so dama jël 1 minute si Paul then 1 minute si Olof.
Jola nag.
Jola loolu dañ ko bàyyi Jola bi bam ñëw Lamin Tamba ma
waaw voilà kon ñu dem.
We have everybody on board, so everybody is Dr. Tex su ñëwee dina laaka Karoninka moom tamit, so we are all covered in that department. Comme man lu ma daanale si Olof rek balaa maa dem si Paul bi mooy mbooloo mooy doole gis nañ ko fi in 2016 dañ indi ay ñetti 8 parties ñu ñëw together ñëw soppi luy dem Gambia luy happen Gambia New Gambia lañ waxoon waaye to be quite honest is disappointing pour ñu owee ko New Gambia léegi ñun tam soo gisee warugali plateforme bi mooy ñun ku nekk si ñun mu ngi nekkoon si social media bi di wax on their own waaye tey soo seetee
lu ko dem ba 8 to 9 nit ku nekk am ay ñu ko follow ñu ñëw toog si benn plateforme di wax kon loolu tam mbooloo la so loolu tamit daf ñoo gën a jox strength dafa gën a firndeel tamit suñ taxawaay so ñun tamit ñu ngi appel si ñëpp dinañ open up plateforme bi di invite ay nit ñuy ñëw ñuy waxtaan parce que luñ wone nii mooy mbooloo mënu ngaa demee sa boor Magdalene demee booram ma demee suma boor waaye we decide to come together so maa ngi ñaan ñun tamit yàlla defal ñu jaama ñu stay together gën a yóbbu plateforme bi si kanam ay ati at to come ba ñu toog Gambians yu bari di si njëriñoo incha allah lu ma wasi pour rek musidɓe am fulɓe onon fof on calminama ko o new plateforme mbiteɗo di common good ko woni nafaka o plateforme ko yimɓe gonɓe nokkuji kewɗi woɓɓe na America woɓɓe na gaay minen fof jooɗi min jewti min mbi wondenoma Gambie hande ko nawata yeeso Gambia ko ɓiɓɓe Gambien te ko ba enen fof kawren gonen gotum kalen e dande wotere mballodiren e laamu so ɓe mbaɗi ko laawol kolle men mbaɗi ko laawol so ɓe mbaɗani ko laawol ne kadi kolle ɓe wona ɗum no yimɓe ɓe gappani on carte to ɗum nena tawa e yewtere ko gandanta Gambien no ɓe wonɓe leyɗele ɓiɓɓe Gambien ɓe gandanta ne jooɗi leyɗele ta ko Gambien no hande ɓe mbawa appade carte ɓe mbawa wotande neɗɗo ɗum ne miɗen jiɗi laamu ngu liggo hen saabu hande kala gonɗo Gambien a foti tawa e yeefi élection a foti tawa ɓe gandanta cuɓeten kadi gardotoɗen siko député o siko maire o siko président o ɗum fof ɗen poti heb loi ɗen poti hebde darugal so ko ɗum woni hamme groupe o janngingol yimɓe findingol yimɓe hollugol yimɓe kadi ko woni luwaji meɗen e ko woni laawol luwaji meɗen e ko woni nafaka muɗum so ko ɗum woni anniya o groupe so ko ɗum waɗi minen fof min kawri min goni gotum onon fof on calminama e inde mon e yettode mum inchallah yontere aronde kadi min keɓa programme goɗɗo e yewtere goɗɗum onon fof ɗo en mbaɗa invite so fof laadanele sipol so on that note man defna suma tagato hopefully people would watch our next program coming up soon on their way where we'll pick a specific topic bi nga xam ne dañoo ñëw suñ views yëpp ak suñ xalaat ak suñ xam-xam yëpp dafa nekk si topic boobu buggu ñoo jox gaay yëpp tey moom commencement bi rek la inshallah and hopefully they will watch more nit itam dinañ ñëw participer nuñ war a participer parce que Gambia su demee ñun ñëpp la demal it's the interest of every Gambian mu dem nekkut suñ rôle reader si rek waaye ñoom lañ taana pour ñu def ko waaye ñun tamit ñu leen a taana tamit am nañ si suñ liggéey am nañ si fam fi nga xam ne war nañ faw toog di ko saakoo gaay di mën a liggéey gaay so on that note man suma wattu nelaw passé na dinaa fanaan jaama ma bàyyi leen ngeen tàggatoo dinaa keep on watching on the programme yeah
jërëjëf Bakary jërëjëf sa wax rafet na ma ñëw it was ladies first waaye suma screen Madeleine moo ñu kaa ñëw well Madeleine anything to say goodbye to the listeners and viewers out there?
It's just to say a big thank you to all the viewers that left all that they were up on doing and then just coming to watch us and listen to us. We promise that we'll be coming up with very, very interesting topics that will be of interest of everybody. We're not going to choose or favor anybody. It's a platform for all. And our objective is to satisfy whosoever is a Gambian, which means fairness, equality, justice for all. So we hope so you will be coming up onto our platform just to learn. We learn and share knowledge. And for that note, I'll just say thank you very much and God bless you all.
Thank you very much, Madeleine. Daba ñu dem si soose ndax
no maa ngi doon olof bi rek suma olof bi moo gën a set boy
waaw daba bàyyi olof yi bàyyi ma jël olof parce que man olof bi sax mooy loolu nen dama soose
suma yele set boobu noonu boy mo suma set boobu noonu suma jola la dégguma si tous
waaw acca
rek ma jël bu ma jël because communication la balaa ñu maa miss ko
okay wax nga dëgg kon ndegam we have less than 3 minutes to go ñu tàggatoo at least na si ba pare ñu jox leen dig daje so what do you have to say and how looy tàggatoo at the people you are on time 1 minute
no okay no pour naka la tuddaati ñu jégalu rek because xam nga waxtam dafa neexul
yeah
parce que sooy wax yow ni nga waxee ak li nekk sa éene ak ki ko dégg nu ko déggee ak nu ko consommer mën naa nekk différence
yeah
that's one two mooy ñu nekk fii ñoo wax nekkul ne dañ am xam-xam wala ñoo fi ko xam-xam xamuñ dara
Yeah.
understand
Correct.
waaye dañ feel ne tamit fu mu jaar tam am ñu jël responsibility pour start something and then conversation si mën naa continue in our rooms in our offices in our campus and anywhere waaye ñu understand ne rek lépp luñ fi wax tam loo xam ne ni lu jaar yoon la rek ñu xam ne yàlla moom la soob rek li nga xam ne ni tamit dafa dëngaat wala kaddu gi nuñ ko waxee wala ñoom nuñ ko déggee ñun énewuñ si loolu noonu tamit ñu jégalu rek ñu xam ne mata di doomi aadama la waaye nekkul benn intention pour disrespect kenn wala pour wax kenn la naxari wala pour saaga kenn wala leneen ak yeneen understand waaye li am solo mooy man comme li ma ne wax rek mooy ne ñu gis Gambia daal foog naa loolu moo important ba pare ñu try everything possible pour ñu support this government pour ñu successful parce que suñu amee ndam pour Gambia yëpp la waaye pour ñu support government tamit nekkul blind support nit ki da nga koo bëgg di wax dëggal su nekkee suñu correct nga ne ko li nga nekk correct na nga def si effort nga jàppale ko su demee tam ba di wàcca yoon tamit nga won ko ne tam li nga nekk nii tam correct so buñ nañ tegee affaire yi mbooka affaire yi family affaire leneen aside en ñu jël Gambia ñun ñoom ñu gis ñoom mbooka lañ xam nga loolu suñ ko defee rek foog naa ne dina dimbale ñi nga xam ne ñoo ñu jiite pour ñu jaar yoon waaye su nekkee ne nit ki yow da nga ko bëgg a toppa rek si lu mun di nekk yow mu leer na du dëgg sax nga bëgg koo difen loolu du ñu yóbbu kanam foog naa ne loolu nekk na li nga xam ne ni sonal nañu for over 50 years depuis bu Gambia amee independence ba léegi affaire yi saay ko fan si blind support loyalty boo xam ne ni amul limite nit ki su lu mun di nekk soo long as yéen a bokk a parti wala yéen a bokk a xeet wala yéen a bokk a gis-gis wala diine nga ne di nga ko support so foog naa loolu du ñu yóbbu daal waaye ñu gëm rek ne tamit dinañ am comme ni nga ko waxee rek dina am topic su bari yu ñoo discuss keneen ku nga xam ne tam yaa ngi si biti tamit nga feel like ne tam am na topic bu nga xam ne feel na ne war nañ koo mën a discuss mun na laa reach out yow Pawos xam nga ñu isi topic bi moom su boobaa nit itam nañ dugga si tam ñu ñëw ñu wax dina am des yoo xam ne ñun duñ mun a ñëw waaye dinañ am invite other people ñu nga xam ne ñu si biti tam bokkuñ si groupe bi sax ñu ñëw ñu wax because it's good ñu am divergence of views with regards to issues about Gambia waaye lu am solo yëpp mooy ñu teg ko si respect ak yar ak teggin parce que loolu rek moo ñu mën a may li ñëw ñaanal yàlla nguur bi daal yàlla jàppale lañ gars yi éene bi nga xam ne ni moom la Gambian si am ak yaakaar bu Gambian si am si ñoom yàlla may leen xol ak xel ba gars yi gis loolu noonu pour interest si Gambia moo daan ñoom seen own ambitions ak wala ñoom seen own interest coalition government bi ñi nga xam ne dañ si bokka ñoom ñëpp dañ toogaat ñu tëjuwaat si néeg ñu waxtaan ñu put interest si Gambia ahead dan ku nekk individual ngay génn wala nga nekk sa side nekk di try pour gas kenn pour mu fail loolu du yóbbu Gambia kanam comme ñoom ñoo àndoon si beginning bi suñu amee réeroo nañ toog ñoom yi neen ñu waxtaan jarul sax ñu ñëw si public bi na gars yi toog ñoom yi neen comme ni ñu toogee woon waxtaan gars yi waxtaanaat dinañ d'accord dinañ am yoon dinañ am bunta den ñu def loolu loo xam ne ni moo gën pour Gambians jërëjëf
Thank you very much Daba sa wax rafet na sa kàddu rafet na listeners ñun la woon man la Pa Ousmane Cham ngeen baal ma nag dama socc but I had to do this thing because for Gambia and there are many things that ba pare di wax yéen ñëpp jërëjëf si seen time bi ngeen jël dañu déglu comme ni ko Daba waxee ñun kenn xamut kenn mënut but we are young politicians we are trying and we are determined to make a change. We are determined to fight for social injustice. We are determined to fight against corruption. We are determined to fight against deception. And all we want to see is a Gambia for all Gambians and a Gambia fit for all Gambians wherever you are in the world. But on that note, mange tagato ak yéen, mange wax yéen ñëpp. Thank you very much for spending your time pour ngeen ñëw déglu ñu. Ñi si yéen ñu lita ñëw ñun la woon the Common Good platform, a platform for young Gambians at home and in the diaspora to talk about politics and current affairs in the Gambia. As you can see, we will cover all topics, all languages, and all areas and all aspects of life affecting the Gambians wherever you are in the world. On that note, jërë ngeen jëf and good night. Have a good night.